Hello, my Capricorn Collective. I am here today to give you your message of the month of February 2025. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to start off with two of these cards that are going to be revealing the overall energy of the month of February for you, okay? Oh, so many came out. I didn't want so many, but okay. So the first thing we have is Cracked Cup. Cracked Cup is talking about dissatisfied with life, unhappy about something that's happening. The second thing we have is the camel. Um, Persevere and you will overcome the problem. This is like talking about going through the desert and going through your trials and tribulations, going through the difficult times so that you can move forward. We also have dark woman, dealings and relationships with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay. We also have the energy of the month, the funnel, a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. We also have the mountain, which is major challenges to overcome. Wow, your month is going to be funky. And we have not unsuccessful plans. This is why you're dissatisfied with life. I don't know if you're the woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Literally, that's showing up here, and it's like it's an energy of just keep swimming. Um, and then I'm hearing "We Will Overcome." I'm hearing that song in my head. I don't know why. I don't even know the song, but I'm hearing that. It just feels like funky energy. I don't know how to explain it except it feels like funky energy. Okay. That being said, let's talk about the three influences of the month of February. First of all is the Mars retrograde in the sign of Cancer that started on January 6th and will continue till practically the entire month of February till the 23rd of February. So that energy is one where you might be in this energy of wanting to take action, but your emotions are all entangled with some kind of situation. And I'm seeing that here. And so usually when our emotions are entangled with some situation is because um, we need to deal with something. We need to see it for what it is, and we need to actively do something to fix it, or we'll get stuck in that cycle. And that's all that the shedding of the snake energy is all about. So that being said, how is that going to be influencing you, my Capricorn? Firm foundation. Okay, so you are actually going to be dealing this energy of the Mars retrograde is making you deal, right, with something that is wrong in your root, in your foundation. So if we're talking about this female, it's possible that this female has been in your life your entire life or a big majority of your life. It created a situation where it created a foundation of beliefs within you. And these foundation of beliefs are not in alignment with who you are or what you're supposed to do in this world. And so it's breaking down of those belief systems so that you can become you and stop allowing this influence to negatively impact you. Okay. So it's kind of like a break. It feels like a tower. I don't know why I'm seeing this and it feels like a nasty tower moment. But it's because you have to see a truth of a situation. It's going to make you feel dissatisfied. You're going to have to go through the desert. And I keep seeing the desert. Oh, you're giving me a headache. Um, all of a sudden I felt really dizzy. I keep seeing the desert, which reminds me of Jesus and how he had to go through the desert so that he can reveal the lies that were all around him so that he can finally come to his true authentic self is kind of what I'm feeling here. Okay. This next thing is the full moon, and it will be on February 12th, and it is in the sign of Leo. Now, this is fire, and the Mars retrograde is fire, which might create a situation where you're feeling, I want to say limited, where you're feeling that things are not working out exactly how you had planned. It's this energy because it also has a square in Mercury and Uranus. It's a lot of misunderstandings, misperceptions. Things are not being told correctly. Things are not being understood correctly. And it's like a breakdown of that movement. So though the car might be full of gas, there's no tires for you to move forward in. And so let me see how that's going to affect you, my Capricorns. Shut up. Shut up. We have Suffering in Silence, which is the Nine of Swords, and 21, which is the Universe, which is a World card. This is literally when you find out there is a faulty foundation, it is going to cause a lot of internal turmoil. It's like your mind will be like, I can't believe it. How many lies, blah, blah, blah. You know, we go through this period of I would look up this 5 stages of mourning because you will be experiencing it, especially when this whole thing hits the fan, right? And then we have the World card because it's supposed to end, right? This is supposed to come out of your life. And you're not the only one going through these revelations of disappointment and whatever. It's actually worldwide, okay? Now, the next thing that's going to be influencing you will be the full moon. And the full moon will be, the new moon. And the new moon will be the last day of February, the 28th of February. It is lined up with the sign of Pisces. Pisces right now is where our North Node is located. So we shifted to Pisces North Node and Virgo South Node, okay? Collectively. And what we're being pushed to is psychically, spiritually, empathetically, creatively going towards who we authentically are, all right, with this shift of the nodes. So the moon is in Pisces, the node is in Pisces. I would check out where Pisces is placed on my astrological chart because it gives me a lot of information. And where your node is will give you more information on how this is going to be playing out on you. But there's also 7 planets that's aligning with it. Mars, power. Saturn, the lessons we learned. Mercury, the way we speak into existence things in our lives. Neptune, our subconscious mind and our spiritual intuition. Venus, what we desire to manifest in this reality. Uranus, change. Jupiter, expansion. And so that is what's being activated with this Pisces moon. Okay. How is this affecting you? Shut up. We have you see, I told you I felt the tower. It's disruption. It is the tower and it came down upside down. So how this is affecting you? This is affecting you in the way where you will absolutely not allow this disruption in your matrix to break down what you are trying to create. So yes, you found out that everything that you've known up to now might be potentially a fucking lie. But you had a goal, you had a dream, and you had ambition for a future. You knew where you wanted to be and how you wanted to be there. And though this is ass and you're going to have to, course correct change, you're not going to let this situation negatively impact where you're supposed to be for your future. Okay? That's awesome. That's a very strong-willed, awesome person. That's all I got to say. The next thing that we're seeing is what you're seeing clearly. 2 came out. We're stopping until it finishes turning. Okay. What we're seeing is clearly the power, 8, which is the strength card, and wisdom in reverse, which is the Hierophant, right? So this combination, look at these are 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas and 6 cards. That's crazy. This is a very significant month for you, Capricorn. Okay. But what is talking about here is that you're gathering power, strength, fortitude in breaking down a belief system. That goes back to the fact what Mars in Cancer was doing for you. The breaking down of a firm foundation, right? It's breaking it down. A belief system that is not true. Somebody that you trusted that is not giving you the right advice. Something that is not made for you being broken down. Okay? Because you no longer see it as wisdom. You see it as lies, as deceit, as corruption. And you're becoming stronger because now you're realizing that you don't have to give that validation. You don't have to give it strength. You don't have to be in agreement with it because it's not in alignment with you. Okay? What you're not seeing correctly. Whoa, that was fast. We have the Five of Wands. And in the bottom it says financial and material changes. This is actually in this energy of oh no, it's not the Five of Wands, it's the Five of Pentacles. I have to like reiterate that because that's important. It's this energy where you're, first of all, there is going to be an internal fight because I did say the Five of Wands, but you're no longer giving to this energy. So this means if this female with dark hair or dark complexion, you're no longer listening to them. You're no longer calling them at all times. You're no longer having that strong fortitude and that strong relationship with them because you realize who they truly are. Okay. Now that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Now it's what you don't see correctly. I'm thinking I'm doing this wrong. All of a sudden I felt like, did I read that right? And I'm like, yeah. Why am I having such confusion? Probably because you're going to feel confused because you're like, I just can't believe it. Okay, what you're not seeing right. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're having a lot of pentacles here. So you have like so many major arcanas and then you have a lot of pentacles. And that for me tells me that this is going to affect very strongly your physical world, your material world, the things you're connected to, where you live, how you are, that kind of thing. But the Ace of Wands, of Pentacles in reverse, literally is telling me that what you're not seeing correctly is that you believe that you haven't given so much to this energy, you haven't invested so much in this energy, but you have. You're not seeing correctly how much it's taking from you. You're not seeing correctly how much it's limiting you. You're not seeing correctly how much it has not allowed you to invest in things that are going to be for your highest good and your divine purpose. That's interesting. The outcome for the month for you? Another pentacle. We have the Six of Pentacles, and this is material and spiritual prosperity. As you give, you shall receive. So I feel like you're going to go in through this period where you're going to see people, places, things, energies, how much they've given to you, how much they've taken. If you really still want to be in that energy and if you want to move forward, and balance things out in your life for that. There's a lot of balancing your world. There's a lot of changing your material world. And you know why this is happening? Because Pluto is no longer in your sign. Because the Pluto was in your sign, which was causing a lot of turbulence in you, right? But it not being no longer, and it not being in your sign anymore, it's creating a situation where you're being given the allowance um, to do you, to change you, to expand you, right? To no longer be signed up to that energy of the devil where you're being manipulated and pulled along by something else. And so now you're starting to balance out your material world because you're connecting to different people and different energies and you're hearing different things and you're expanding in different ways and you're realizing I've been playing for a team that is actually self-sabotaging me. Okay. Now the last part of it's a major arcana. That would only be the black ones. It's a key for the month. If not, then it's just extra information. And we have the Two of Wands. So this is just a waiting game. There's paths that are being opened. There's situations that are like changing and expanding around of you. You're going to feel like you're going in circles. You're going to feel like things are taking forever to shift and change in you, there's a major change that is happening in your life. You are literally changing a foundational belief, a foundational group you listen to, a foundational, I want to say, stronghold that used to keep you captive. You're releasing it. Okay, that's not easy. It's hard, and it takes time for your mind, body, spirit, soul to kind of align to that change that you are manifesting at this moment. Give yourself some loving compassion, give yourself some grace. You are making the change. Just be open to those things that are going to be revealed to you, because they seem like they're going to be very hurtful. They seem like they're going to be very disheartening. They seem like, I don't know, like it feels like ass, like, no longer, I mean, who do you trust now? That's how kind of the feeling I'm getting from it. And because of it, I know it's going to hurt you a lot. And sometimes when we're in a very hurtful place, we have a tendency of wanting to do a lot of busy work so that you don't have to think about something. Give yourself some grace. This shit's not going to be easy, and you're not going to need to have that shift go slowly for you. Okay. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you the next time.